DED has built the world's first University in Arms database. At Deducation, we're incredibly proud of the University in Arms database, a publicly accessible resource and tool for tracking university partnerships with the global arms trade, and it's the first of its kind in the world. In this video, you will be introduced to this powerful tool and the information it contains. And we'll show you how you can use it to make change within your university. You'll be happy to learn that it's dead simple to use. So let's get into it. At the top of the page, you can see the total, nearly £2 billion of total funds uncovered across all UK universities. This is an aggregate of all the financial, research and academic partnerships. There's a data card for every UK university. So to begin our journey, we have to select one university to find out about. You can type in the name of the university in the search bar from our website's homepage or from within the database. I'm going to select the University of Sheffield. So you see straight away it pulls up the card that we want. Now select View Detailed Info. This takes us to the university's data card overview where all the information for Sheffield is held. So here we are. What we're looking at now is the headline information for this university. The university has over £44 million worth of defence sector partnerships. And on the right-hand side of the screen, we can see where some of that money has come from. A little further down, there's a section headed Latest Actions, where you'll be able to quickly see if there are any new actions that have been taking place on your campus and uploaded to the database. Right now, we can see an encampment in solidarity with Palestine. Now, I want you to look at the banner at the top. We are on the overview page. There are 6 more pages that we can visit, all within the card of the University of Sheffield. So let's continue our tour and go tab by tab. Under policies are details of any university policies that may be relevant to our campaign and a summary of any commitment to exclude arms. The University of Sheffield has an ethical investment policy, and from looking at their commitments we can learn it's not just about how much money they can make. They're supposed to take into consideration protection of the global environment, its climate and its biodiversity, and promotion of international cooperation and the end of international conflict. Looking at Sheffield's partnerships with arms companies, it is clear that they need to do a better job of aligning to these policies. Now for the 3 categories of partnerships that we investigate. These are direct and indirect investments made by the university into arms companies, usually held as bonds or shares. They would be considered an indirect financial partnership if that investment is made through a third party, such as a bank. Next, research partnerships are where the arms company collaborates with the university on research projects, and we can see here in the last 5 years Sheffield has partnered with numerous arms companies including BAE Systems and Rolls-Royce. Finally, academic partnerships are where PhDs and courses might be sponsored and linked to recruitment and careers in the military and defence sector. Sheffield doesn't have any of these that we know about, but a lack of transparency makes it hard to say for sure. In a later video, we'll cover the details of these partnership types, how to investigate them and how you can contribute to the database. To give you an introduction, if you're not sure what an FOI requests are, the Freedom of Information Act of 2000 allows individuals to request information from public authorities. The FOI Request tab provides a log of all the requests we've submitted to the University of Sheffield, and as you can see, there's been quite a few of them, along with the responses from the university. We use Freedom of Information Act requests to gather most of the data that you see on the database. And it's a great way for you to contribute to our research efforts, so stay in contact for future videos on how you can send your own FOIs and upload them to our database. The final stopping point on our tour is the Actions tab, or as we call, the Action Tracker. This is a chronology of relevant student and staff campaign actions, and as you can see, there's plenty of information there about the recent encampment in solidarity with Palestine. This tool helps us to see results, impact, and successes of various actions and their tactics. By comparing actions from different universities, we can also strengthen national strategy. For example, by looking at how a university administration responded, we can learn and improve on what was done. This helps campaigns everywhere to have the best chance of success and have their demands met. Now that you've had a look around our database, you may be wondering, why is all this information important? How is this data being used? And how can it be useful to your campaigning? And if you have any other comments which we haven't mentioned, please put them in the comment box and we'll be sure to answer them. Subscribe and follow our work, and we'll be sure to continue providing more content and resources that will enable you to work for a world where universities champion peace, not war. See you in the next video, and remember, we ain't dead yet.